for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
But let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Back to Wall. Here's Leonard. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. On the wing, Green. Defended by George. Back to Green. Passes it to Primetime. 6 to shoot. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Primetime's got his second bucket of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now here's Wall. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
And Green slams it in.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Wall against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Primetime. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 6 points for Primetime.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fast break. Here they come. Throws it up high. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Back to Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to Houston.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
Now, here's Doncic. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. On the wing, Green. Defended by George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Dallas with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Josh Green. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Luka Doncic. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Clippers trail by 13. Jackson passes to George. The dish to Morris. Pass to Batum to end the run. And the layup is good.
You know, he's become more perimeter-oriented over time, but Nick Batum more than capable of scoring inside.
Dinwiddie against Jackson to the left wing. Here's Primetime. Drains it from beyond the arc. Primetime's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's the feed to Morris. Shoots over McGee. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Mavericks leading by 14. Bullock passes to Primetime. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Primetime. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
You've got Doncic. Christian Wood is out there with Primetime. And it's Green. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Back to Doncic. Pass to Primetime. From deep three-point range. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 17. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Over to the left wing. Here's Primetime. Can't connect from long distance. Clippers trail by 17. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Clock at 2. Jackson from long range. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Mavericks leading by 17. The pass to Primetime. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the rejection by Zubac. Right side, Leonard. He kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morris right side. Zubac trying to break loose. They get the rebound. Good D by Wood.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Primetime, the pass to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. Wood with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Jackson passes to Morris. And good that time. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are... So it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into...
33. The Clippers, 18.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Leonard kicks to Wall. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got his first 2 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Doncic passes to Primetime. Shoots from the line. Again, the Mavericks score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And George kicks to Leonard. Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. There's the pass to Primetime. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Passes to Primetime. Bucket is good. Primetime's got 19 points.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pass to Powell. And here is Morris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on wood.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Zubac. And the Clippers miss again.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Primetime, covered by Morris. Finney-Smith passes to Primetime, and that one is good. Primetime's got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Primetime, covered by Morris. Primetime's shot is good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The pass to Powell. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Zubac. No good. Excellent D from Primetime. Dallas leading by 22. From 20 feet out. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Primetime's got 25 points in the game. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jackson looking around. Pass to Leonard. Goes up to the stripe. A shot off that time.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And as we conclude the third.
22.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. JaVale McGee is out there with prime time. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Green, and it's Bullock in a two-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to Wall. Kicks it out to Covington. Outside, Wall. It's tipped. Stolen by McGee. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Doncic leading the charge. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Dallas.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Here's Primetime. Good on the triple. Primetime's got 28.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Wall. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Green against George. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Back to Wall. Left side, Covington. George against Green. Lets it go from 14. And the Mavericks with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Bullock passes to Primetime. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The pass to Kennard.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for George. Over in the corner, Batum. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Doncic passes to Primetime. It's hauled in by George. The Clippers shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a...
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won the